Sorry about that. Something flashed up on the screen and I couldn't see what was going on. I don't have my glasses on. Maybe I should put them on. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I just actually got out of the hospital 2 days ago. I'm sure you don't want to watch my dog going to the bathroom. Just one. Technical difficulties of the Poopy. I should have filmed her doggy dance that she does. Just make sure you pick up after your dog goes to the bathroom. Especially when you're not in a neighborhood that you're normally living in. Be respectful. Half the time I can't find her because it's so small. So, I just got out of the hospital and I was having these really bad pains in my groin and my lower back area. It felt like I was giving birth, and I thought maybe it was the cancer going really fast, so I had put myself on hospice. And the pain meds weren't doing anything. I couldn't get rid of the pain whatsoever. So I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, are you going to lay down and die, or are you going to do something about it? So I called up my friend and asked her if she could watch Hope. And she was in Port St. Lucie. And at the time I was in Wauchula, which is maybe an hour or so from Bradenton and Sarasota. And then it's 2 hours from Port St. Lucie. So my friend Dana was really kind and took her in, and I was able to go to the hospital. I would have gone sooner, but I didn't have anybody to watch Hope. So, I can't just let anybody watch her. She's my baby. Come on. She's a nosy little girl. Not going up in people's yards like she's not supposed to. But she likes to smell flowers, so, we let her do that. So back to what was going on with me is, so I got to Dana's house with Hope, and I went to the closest hospital to her house, which was like 10 minutes away. And it was like right next to her church too, so it was like really convenient. And she came up and saw me like almost every single day, maybe twice a day. But they had found a baseball size or bigger abscess full of E. coli, and it was the really dangerous one that was affecting my kidneys. And they were talking dialysis at one point. But they were able to get me, stabilized. I think maybe I had 2 or 3 days left and I would have been dead, possibly. Maybe a little bit longer, not by much. But they got me stabilized, and it wasn't a really comfortable hospital stay whatsoever because of my cancer. I actually had a nurse that was withholding my meds, and she was really mean to me. One night, the second night I was there, I ended up getting this really bad migraine, and I don't get headaches whatsoever. And I pulled the cord in the bathroom to get help to get back to my bed. And she opened the door and she looked at me and walked away.